a small vlog about this audio amp that I made and showed. I will give the links to the schematics in the text box. When I mounted the front plate, this is the front plate, and close the box in this way, closed it, I found a tiny hum out of the loudspeakers, and that was of course hum due to shielding, and you can directly hear the difference between hum caused by not proper shielding or long cables, input cables, that's what I mean, audio input cables, or hum that comes via the power supply. Anyway, so the final solution to repair that was again taking a a piece of very thin tin plate again, and solder that, cover the inputs to the 2 transistor audio preamplifier. And the text that you hear, that you see now, is that there's only one transistor in the whole circuit that gets a little bit warm, perhaps a little bit too warm, and that's this transistor here. It's the BD139. I mounted it on a heatsink, but it gets relatively warm. Anyway, I think it can handle it. Silicon transistors can handle quite a big bunch of heat. Perhaps I'm going to replace it in the future by a more powerful transistor. That, of course, that needs experiments, so I leave the circuit as it is. Going to work further on the filter in the future. Anyway, that was more or less all. Gonna close the box now. It's a piece of plastic, so that I don't have bad contacts. And then I mean a shortcut. Could be a drama when you have made an amplifier, and on the final moment when you close the box you have a shortcut. I dare to say that it surely can happen. Not the first time that I experienced that. So now the box is closed. Now let's listen to the loudspeaker. That's important, I think. What we can hear. This is the loudspeaker. Loudspeaker box is here now on top. Old loudspeaker box, Homebrew, is a very good sound. The whole idea of this is in my book, Schematics 2, etc, etc. So now the volume control is at its minimum. Do we hear hum? Try to listen, I only hear noise. Also no hum from the medium speaker, medium range speaker. No hum from the lowest, the bass boost speaker. Now to the maximum volume. So now the whole amplifier is at its most sensitive. No wires connected here. And again, absolutely no hum. So, that's more or less all what I wanted to tell. Thanks for watching. This is, say, the best test that you can do when you homebrew a audio amplifier. Stick your ear into the speaker and listen. And when you don't hear any hum, congratulations. And noise is in general not a big problem. Of course, when it gets noise that is hindering, that's a problem. In that case you can use low noise transistors in the preamplifier. especially in the preamplifier and more important in the first transistor of the preamplifier, because the first transistor in the preamplifier picks up the most noise, say is a kind of noise generator, and that noise, when it is generated in the first transistor of the preamplifier, is amplified all through the whole amplifier from beginning to the end. So a low noise transistor in the preamplifier is a very good idea. Another good idea is to choose a preamplifier where the base current to the first transistor is very low. That also helps to bring the noise level in the whole amplifier from beginning to end down. Thanks for watching.